Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and mod authors. How are we doing on this fine evening? Slash morning, slash day, slash night. We all having a good day? How y'all doing, y'all? Up out my chat very quickly. Give me a minute. Alright, who's bullying the hamsters? I'm gonna be able to dance like these ones. So how we all doing? Yeah, they're guinea pigs, not hamsters. How dare you guys? How dare you guys? Alright. So we've got some magical news, guys. I'm actually amazed. I've never been more amazed in my life. So, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, some say Wiz would be a mod author god. Some would even say that it might be Kingath. Some might say that modding goddery comes from the inside of Bethesda. But no, everybody. I'm about to tell you the real modding god. I can find him. Give me a minute. Like updated already. Give me a minute. Hold on now. What the? Hello there, Fizz. How are we doing? So this is. Give me. Sorry, guys. Bethesda's website's a bit. Fuck's sake. Really? We doing this? Get updated. All right. Yeah, drum roll. Yeah, there we go. Hold on now. Woo woo. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen and mod authors, that the man himself, ProbeTech, has decided he is going to make a free mod? He has made the Weathercaster. I never thought I would see the day. I mean, he's clearly put effort into it because there's no fucking pictures. How does it work, Fizz? Is it questionable? So this is obviously, this could be the next thing since sliced bread. I'm picturing the Skyrim Dragonborn. Who's ProbeTech? Oh, how dare you, Owl. I hope that was in jest. So, the Watercaster. As humanity expanded across the settled system, who wants to bet he's going to put some lore into this? Which is a free mod. You can do what you want, but still. Explorers. And it didn't work. Well, that's kind of problematic. Hello there, Michael. Explorers and settlers quickly discovered that alien worlds rarely behaved as expected. We're expecting alien worlds to behave expectedly? Sudden storms, dense fog, electrical disturbances. Does Starfield even has lightning? And rapidly changing atmospheric conditions could turn a routine survey into a dangerous situation within minutes. To assist personnel operating in remote regions, a portable atmospheric... That's fair, Neon does count, but like Neon's different. Don't read it with animation, there is nothing... Okay, well, I want to try, okay? To assist personnel operating in remote regions, a portable atmospheric control device was developed for field use. Compact enough to be carried anywhere, the terminal can interface with local environmental systems and temporarily influence weather conditions. How the fuck did he manage to do that? Fucking, that's some magical shit. While originally intended for scientific expeditions and planetary surveys, this technology eventually found its hands into explorers, outpost builders, and adventurers who preferred a little more control over the environment they traveled. The device can be used to clear the skies, create rain, generate fog, summon storms, trigger snowfall, or simply restore the planet's natural weather platforms. Although its creators insist the system should be used responsibly, few can resist temptation of commanding the weather with a touch of a button. Instructions, drop the weather. Okay, let's fucking give it a go, shall we? I mean, I will say, like, alright, so let me really quickly, where are you, ProbeTech? Hold on now, we gotta find ProbeTech again. Where is he? Oh, it's definitely console command related. Give me a second. Come on out, where is it? Give me a minute. Ooh. So, What's interesting is you probably can't really make it out in the picture. Can I, like, zoom? I don't know if I can zoom. Maybe I can. How do I zoom? Can I, like, make you bigger? Crimson, don't break it. Okay, Crimson's definitely broke it. So I don't know if you could see that. How do I... Is there... Shit, how do we put it back? Oops. Ah, shit. Fit to screen? Okay, there we go. So I don't know if you can see, right? But the pictures, if you look on the website... I don't think any of them are necessarily Starfield scenes. I feel like he might be using some sort of like enhancements. Let me see if I can bring it up very quickly. Hold on now. Let me see. Can I give me a second? Can I open up a new tab? All right, hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I promise you I am a professional. That's a lie. I'm not a fucking professional. All right, so, can I open the image in a new tab? Oh, okay, we can. Okay, cool. Right, so we're gonna very quickly, is a window capture. Did that one? So this is the pictures, right? Does Starfield ever look like any of them? Like, there's definitely some, like, there's more fucking photo editing going on here than the Kardashians' Instagram. You know? Like, it just doesn't look... Yeah, they do look very AI. And, like, it's a free mod. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, but, like, it's just very much... It looks very questionable, personally. I'm just confused. Right, let's go back to the game. Right, so we're gonna give it a go. Is that a weather mod? I wouldn't go that far to make that assumption. Only got one crate with Chris. I think the structures are familiar. Yeah, I mean, that is the positive. Like, we can't be... I suppose I should be kind of treating this more... I should be treating this more like, you know, Crimson, don't go overboard. LeBron, that better not be an insult. But, like, it is probe tech. And, like, even probe tech is fucking magical in free stuff. I actually have a Halo video coming out Sunday. It'll be an extra video, because I know like 5 people will watch it. But, who knows? Maybe, wait, is my thing... Yeah, okay, we're good, okay. I was, like, chill all day, and, like, all fine, and then the minute I, like, start talking, like, sitting in my thingy, my, like, nose is, like, inflamed. And I don't know if it's because, like, my window's open and, like, the wind is blowing the pollen in. How will the community cope? What do you mean? My community? They probably won't, but it'll be fun. It'll be extra stuff, you know? No point in a weather mod. I mean, considering that the weather system in Starfield is kind of dog shit. All right, so Weathercaster manual, Weathercaster. So you can, like, I believe, technically speaking... What did he do with Crimson? Like, you can kind of do this, technically speaking. Like, what is it called? Like, cloud seeding, but it's, like, very hard to do and very inconsistent. However, we have starborn tech, so it's possible. Right. All right, so we got the Weathercaster. So, like, is it touchscreen? I haven't, Fizz. I really need to. I seen that, fucking off topic very quick. I seen that, like, Halo Studios were sending out, like, early access to some of the missions, and I'm like, Bethesda, why don't you do that? I mean, I'm grateful for the credits, but come on, let me see, like, Watchtower 2 and all that shit. Okay, so this is definitely an object that exists in the game. I mean, logically speaking, or realistically speaking, Ryan, yes, it would. However, we don't think that far ahead. The weathercaster automatic added to your inventory in the MISC. To use it, you have to drop it on the floor. Wait a moment and a menu will show up. Press a menu item. The weathercaster will disappear and the weather will change. Okay. All right, so I need to drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Can I hotkey it? No. Can we drop it? Huh. Oh, there we go. Clear weather, rain. We'll try rain. I mean, it's a simple console. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I lost it. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Hello? Did it go back in my inventory? Or is it on the ground? No, it looks... Okay, I'm back on it. It looks really fucking cool. You could do a Star Wars loader for PS5? What do you mean by that? Like, currently I've covered some of the, currently I've covered some of the kind of the Star Wars stuff. Right, so like, I will say, Mr. Probe Tech, not bad. Not bad at all. It's just simple console commands, and I respect, hello there, Grandma. I respect the fact, but I know you're like, Crimson, what happened? But I respect the fact that, one, you decided to make it free. Like, yeah. Right, so if we got, I don't know why you have to drop it specifically. Alright, so we'll drop it again. Alright, so we're gonna do fog. Oh, so is it... Okay, so it's fog and rain? Or is it just fog? You know the laughable thing, right? Is this is probably like... This could potentially be Probe Tech's best work and it's fucking free. I think you can only have, like, one going at once because it's just... I wish I was on PC right now to see if it's doing a console command. Ba, ba, ba. Snow. Storm. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a while since I've been around planets. I have never seen lightning outside of Neon. Michael, as the resident explored all the world, is lightning and storms common outside of Neon? Because I know, LeBron, you were saying... That's why I used to love the... Oh, you've seen it? Appreciate that, Doug. Appreciate that. So it does happen? Okay, cool. That's good to know. That is good to know. Like, I feel like we need more weather. I used to love the one mod for Fallout 4. The, like, True Storms. Fucking amazing mod. Alright, so we're gonna drop it real quick. And give me a minute. Alright, snow. Oh, it's snowing. It's Christmas. I'm really tempted to spend the creation credits Bethesda get me buying the fucking 200 credit Probe Tech Christmas tree. Other Balwick, we're looking at Probe Tech making a free mod. So how does this work when it comes to settlements? I'm interesting. See, I tried some of them, Paul, to be fair, I tried some of them super early on when I used to do my reviews. But my biggest kind of issue with them... Oh, now I'm curious. What happens if we go to Neon? My biggest kind of issue with them was that it makes it very fucking annoying when you're doing reviews. Which makes sense. Ya-ta-ta, ya-ta-ta. Like, would you be able to make a Starfield loader PS5 and post it on YouTube? I know that's a lot of work. You can... So my video I put out, I did a stream, a Star Wars stream. Most of the,
Hours after receipt of this recording, a search and rescue team was dispatched.
All right, we need to go outside. Don't be negative, Guilty. Probe Tech's hard at work. But no, if you go on the stream I made, right, and you search up the main mods you need, I know that, is it Crossbow, I think, has brought the Star Wars stuff over to PlayStation. And I believe it's still working on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of tricky. Because I can't always see what mods are on PlayStation. I just have to go off the website, and the website's questionable. There's Guilty being launched off into space because she had an accurate take on Starfield. Hey, don't be calling him an egg. He works hard. All right, so I don't know if anything's going to happen necessarily. The clear sky is very useful for ship photos, so we're gonna drop it like it's hot. I did something really stupid recently. Hello, Wiz. Oh. Alright, so clear weather. Oh. Oh. Well, Neon looks a little bit different. Oh, Neon looks actually kind of cool. Hello there, Dakota. Alright, so let's drop it like it's hot again. What happens if, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, 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 no. Dropping it is likely because the object in the inventory are not real references. Well, no, that's fair, but like a lot of the time when mod authors make switches, they just make it like a consumable. Due to my shift pattern. Happy Tuesday. Oh, what the fuck? It's not Tuesday. You fucking confused me for a second there. We're gonna drop this. What happens, like, does it have to... Can't drop my game, take the dashboard. What the fuck? That's not good, Fizz. Do you have any other mods? Let's do snow. Hey, Christmas is... Hello, Douglas. How goes it? Probe Tech made a free weather mod. Does anyone remember the Disney film about, like, a weather device that some kids found? Tried it with this mod to work it out. That's really fucking strange. I mean, that's the thing I always say, though, is just because a mod works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It's particles of snow. They don't have actual snow. Like, that's something that... Actually, now that I'm curious, what games... Can anyone think of any games that make it so that, like, snow can actually, like, stick to the ground? It's not achievement-friendly, Raphael, sadly. And to be honest with you, I mean... You said you did something stupid. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. So it was kind of stupid. So, you know, I was like... I fucking keep seeing ads online for, like, chocolate and stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, because my birthday's coming up, and I'm gonna go off my diet very briefly. I'm gonna buy some of the fancy chocolate bars. 10 quid a fucking bar of chocolate, by the way, right? But I've heard that I've heard everyone in Ireland raving about it. This place called Sugar Plum, and I spent like fucking 40 quid on 4 bars of chocolate and like extra for delivery. Didn't realize until like the day after that shop is like 10 minutes away from me. So I have to, like, wait, like, a week to get it when I could have just fucking went in and got it. Kilobyte overhaul to make it. But I did see that. We're going to be checking that in a minute. Of actual snow, they need to be... Well, no, but that does make me wonder, like, GTA does it and stuff, right? But, like, seeing, like, it kind of build up would be really fucking cool. Right, so let's go. I want to go to Aquila City. And see what Aquila City looks like. Oh, yeah, like, because apparently that's quite common. 10 quid is quite common for, patisserie chocolate. Yeah, things gonna be a bit overboard for a day or two, but we're good. We had that with the Chalky Walkie Doodah. What the fuck is the Chalky Walkie Doodah? I am not a fan of Mr. Desquell, personally. Or his mods. Paul, is, what do you mean, like, how it is? Like, this, I think the thing is, like, snow was built in. GTA has snow that, like, is big and thick and stuff, right? That's what she said, I know. Fizz, have you ever had any of the chocolate? Mr. Beast chocolate, pricey ever bought, delicious, but not worth it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, doesn't, like, Mr. Beast try to, like, make it fair trade and stuff? It's heavy, it feels like it's really snowing. Yeah. The weather outside is frightful. The chocolate company, the TV show. What the fuck? That's like, remember the, anyone remember, well, probably remember the time there was, like, there was a Willy Wonka chocolate factory event for kids in, like, somewhere in England, and it, like, they used, like, AI to hype it all up, and, like, it turned out that it was just some poor, like, theater student that was paid, like, fucking, like, 20 quid or 20 pound to dress like a fucking an Oompa Loompa, and then, like, a dude dressed as Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, Minecraft's the only one I can kind of think of. Like, I know that GTA has it. That's what I mean. Red Dead, I was going to say. Red Dead, I remember vaguely Red Dead having situations like where, like, it's thick with, like, 3 sieves. Rain. Red Dead, yeah. It also had the horse testicles, which that was amazing. Alright, so I'm actually really liking this weather. Mona, you enjoying the weather? Should we get you more appropriate attire? I'm excited to see how GTA does, like GTA 6. Because, like, doesn't, like, Florida get some crazy fucking weather? I, like, seen a thing was, like, was England, or no, was it someone, it was one of the UK teams was playing Costa Rica, potentially, in, like, Florida, and my god, the rain, like, the pit, like, it made England look like a desert. Yeah, that's what you gotta remember. Oh, fucking The Division's such a good fucking game. Such a good fucking game. Like, I kind of wish they didn't, like, change it to what it was. Because, like, obviously it was, I mean, it does well at what it is now. But I kind of prefer if flooded and delayed the game by an hour on the pitch so bad. Yeah, that's kind of fucking crazy. Because I always do wonder whenever you have, like, any sort of, like, sporting events, right? Because, like, you've got teams like, say, Brazil, who are on, like, the South American teams, and for the most part, they're probably used to, like, that weather. Can you imagine, like, having, like, a team like Norway who's used to fucking freezing cold weather, having to fucking play in, like, fucking crazy stuff? Be just like, yeah, no, we good, fam, we good. I really like the snow. ProbeTech, you might have unintentionally... Well, no, I don't want to say unintentionally, because, like, it's a good job. Now, saying that, it's just console commands. If...
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown.
See, I know, going back on Fallout 4, there's a mod in Fallout 4 that adds snow to the ground, right? And what it basically does is it changes the texture of dirt. It would be kind of cool if the mod... If maybe not ProbeTech. I don't know if ProbeTech has it in them without accidentally breaking our Xbox. If ProbeTech was to make, or someone was to make it so that when it snows, the ground will, like, procedurally kind of change. Like, you know, like it would kind of, like, change to snow, right? So, ProbeTech, good job. We're going to check out the Aquila mod real quick as well. We're going to keep the ProbeTech thing for now, though, because that's quite cool. Large potatoes with snow texture. Can you imagine just everywhere? It would... see, it wouldn't be extremely taxing in that all you'd essentially be doing would be changing the color of the dirt textures and stuff. The problem is it wouldn't look seamless. Hello? Creations? Do we want to load? Who has good snow? What's going on here? Why is my... All right, my I don't know what the fuck happened there. We're gonna restart. Drug dealers. All right. Guilty. You're just angry that Liverpool had to get rid of Arnie. Oh, Crimson Desert, lol. Weirdly, I thought you were firing shots at the World Cup not being in Europe. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, no. Television, don't turn on fucking HDR, you fucking... No, 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 please don't. Please, no, no. Stop that. Like... Yeah. Look, I realize that I make constant, in my videos, I always try to make it, like, very clear that, like, you know, money is different for everybody, and I'm not trying to make little of anything. But if you spend nearly $1,000 on a fucking television, you think it would fucking remember its fucking settings? Fucking LG, what is it made by? Bethesda's QA fucking team? I love you really, Bethesda. All right, I think we're good. I don't think it actually enabled, even though it popped up in the top right saying HDR enabled. Creations. Hey, don't you be disrespecting Starfield by saying you need to be autistic to play it? All right, so what do we got? We got to Akila. It's just very annoying because sometimes it'll be perfectly fine. Then it's always like, nah, bro, we ain't working. All right, so this is the guy that made. This is the guy that made, he made like a Pluto mod, or was it Uranus? No, it was Pluto. You download this. This looks really cool. Forgets its audio settings. Mine will also do that. Hurricane gets injured because of the shit pictures, I'll personally sue. Good job, ProbTech. I just have to spend a week trying to figure out how corrupt FIFA is before I can enjoy the tournament. Well, I was excited because Battlefield was adding the little badges of the countries. And I thought they were going to add all of the countries, but they're not adding all of the countries. So I am supporting Bosnia-Herzegovina. It was a tie-in between Bosnia-Herzegovina and South Korea. But like South Korea, no offense, Dong, they've got enough glory with their K-pop and their Gangnam style. What does Bosnia-Herzegovina have aside from a genocide that countries tend to ignore? Sorry, that was a bit too dark there. Do Bosnia-Herzegovina, yeah. Scott, if you're referring to the ones, because a mod author put out a load of like overhaul mods to things, and like a load of overhaul things, but they're only on Xbox, which annoys me. For fuck's sake, like, come on now, please. But yeah, well, obviously, like, I'm gonna want England to win. Gotta be careful. Wait, now is that rebel music or the IRA coming for me? Oh shit! I gotta be careful if I say like I like England. If you hear a loud explosion, my car has been bombed. I'm being sarcastic. I live in the part of the country that's civilized, somewhat. Maybe not.
Hardly walk 2 steps without running into it.
Hello, how do we, I am from Ireland. Sometimes it's mod authors, like, attempting to try and do something different. And then sometimes it's just... Like, a lot of the time, they're putting them up to test stuff. Hello there, X. We have a clear weather mod by ProbTech, and we've also... very briefly saw the, like, snow on them and thought the snow. Well, I mean, they definitely do, but they only seem to like traveling to England to kill people. They seem to be like... They like to not come down here, apparently. right, so there's... What do they add? So there's different biomes. We've got temperate forest. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. For everyone unfamiliar, I am joking. As an Irish person, legally, I'm allowed to make jokes about the IRA, but I also want to condone... I don't condone them. I condemn any and all terrorist organizations. Even ones who are fans of Doc Marten boots. You think IRA and Precision Strike doesn't really fit in the same sentence? Hello? Drop Sam? What the fuck are you? Yeah, the irony in that always, yeah. So what are we doing, guys? They can't part. Hey. They couldn't afford me and my drone piloting skills. You mad? Well, to be fair, it's a free mod X, and all it essentially does is it like, you drop this little device, and you get the option to change the weather. And I'm assuming the dropping the device just adds console command. Wait, what's wrong? For one in Fallout, the captain goes right when I have on PS5. Wait, what's wrong, James? What are you saying? They have a weather thing in 76, yeah, but I think you have to pay like 60 quid for it. Wait, my deployment while back. Appreciate the heck. Thank you. We're nice people. Slightly ignorant. Despite what Guilty will tell you, we're very friendly. Fuck off. You can't. I was making a joke. That was a joke. Some stuff is quite expensive in Fallout 76. Fallout 76, great game. Just don't open the Atom Store. If you want to spend money stupidly, if you want to spend money stupidly, send your money to me. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, they made it so you can see both of the moons. Official content of the Creation Club able to be put on PS5 Pro, PS4, Xbox One, and then saying first edition is now will go. So what point are you trying to make, James? You bought the second one? Yeah, it helps with fishing. Who was it? Was it Fizz in the stream, or was Fizz the one I think was telling me? Fizz was like telling me that how to use the fishing things. Hello there, Ellis. Right, hold on. Now we need to that looks like a tree. Guilty. You ever see like the video and it's like this British person's granny, and it's like my gran is like David Attenborough. And she's like holding like a little frog, and she's like looking at it real close. She's like, that's a frog, ain't it? So your video saying one of the creations going to be put on Xbox PC when that part is not true. I saw one of your videos saying that one of the which video specifically, James, are you talking about? And that isn't incorrect. PlayStation currently on Fallout 4's PlayStation's version of Fallout 4 doesn't allow a lot of things that Xbox and PC does. Starfield does. Everything is good on Starfield. However, Fallout 4 is not the case. So I don't know. The only people currently that can put things on it... The only people that could put things on it initially was mod authors from... Or like Bethesda, basically. Make a video about how to get CT refunds. There's a in the Discord, in our Discord, which will pop up in a minute. There's actually like a guide on how to do it. It is very convoluted. Ba 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 ba. Guilty's just jelly because she loves Irish people. On PlayStation, we have a lot of limitations with the externals. We have it through loopholes with poking, putting mods on the Bethesda website, and yeah. And it's the thing is given that Starfield, like now, We start on the fucking the Azora lane. That I fucking loved World of Warships, and it went fucking downhill. But like the fact that Starfield allows it, everything, I think sooner or later it should be on PlayStation. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another update in the coming months for Fallout 4 that brings full parity to the creation thing. The only good thing to note is that generally if you see paid mods and they're on PlayStation, there's a 99% chance they're a cash grab. What tree is that? It looks like an evergreen tree, but the bark doesn't match. Is it evergreen? Any ferns? Ew. Oh, I see. Alright, yes, I concur, very accurate. There's probably lakes. We gotta find the lakes. The treasures. Where are you? Come out, the Lorax. I'll fucking kill you. Speaking of Vietnamese trees, fucking thingy got Hell Let Loose Vietnam got pushed back because of performance issues, but what worries me is I don't believe they've done a beta test on PlayStation, or on console rather. So I hope they do, because otherwise it's gonna come out, it's gonna be a fucking shit show. Hopefully we get one, but you never know. I mean, you think I think going forward, like, it just needs to be the thing where that all Bethesda titles have 2 gig max storage per mod. 100 gigs overall storage. Phase, don't be rude. X is also dubs. They're not all bad. Like, I mean, all they do is ask you if you have money for the Lewis. I was told one time that you don't actually pay to go on the Lewis. I mean, Fizz, I don't think it's inherently true. You can't just generalize. To be fair, I despise them Kerry people. They make Neanderthals look like fucking scientists. The thing is, when you make the thing in the first place from the 2 paid mod, you can get the thing is you have to be able to things to pee in the basement. Huh? What do you mean? The thing is, when you make the thing is on place, that 2 of those paid things you can... Excuse me? Now fuck off, Carrie, for Sam. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Oh, I'll never forget the time when, I don't know who it was because I'm not very political, but I want to say it was one of the Healy Rays who, like, they're very prominent politicians for that region, and they were basically talking about how that in the country, legally, we should be allowed to drink and drive. And, like, dead serious, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, the country roads are more winding than the fucking hills of Italy and Venice. Venice is in Italy. The last thing you want is fucking, you know, Billy Cosgrove fucking whipping it around in his 1998 Toyota Corolla after fucking 10 naggins of fucking whiskey with the fucking hay bale twine fucking keeping the boot closed full of fucking animal feed. It was just dangerous. Yeah, see, I've seen some of the stuff going on in Belfast. It's fucking crazy. Creation Club, you'd be able to make canopies normally. That's not how that works. See, I could understand, like, in some regions. Like, let's say you live in Australia, right? The middle of nowhere. Like, Australia where it's just straight roads for miles, right? Like, maybe. You know, maybe. However... Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I heard some guy making a Halo conversion. Oh, please, please reach out to me. I will give you all the support you need. Right, so I'm looking for... You're gonna crash out, Guilty. Why? You haven't missed too much, Jeffrey. We're just looking at like Aquila mod. I'm currently looking for a lake. Where's that? That's a cave. Road's about 30, but there's... Oh, yeah. There's nothing worse than, like... And, like, to be honest, I don't drive too much, but, like, my mother kind of brought me up to drive, like, carefully. And, like, there's nothing worse than when you hop in, like, when I used to go... My brother-in-law used to, like, drive me places, either of them. And, like, they'd be driving down my laneway going, like, 70, 80 mile an hour. And I'm like, lad, relax it, please, please. I don't want to end up in a ditch. That's very true. All right. Is that a lake? There's a lake over there. It's easy to find? What's easy to find? What are we talking about? What's easy to find on YouTube? What are we talking about? See, the thing is with the ships in Halo... Oh, yeah, they're... not to mention, like, you hit a pothole and no joke, those potholes could go to China. Like, I see, was it in America or was it England where people were, like, getting fed up of the council not filling the potholes, so they started spray painting penises around them? Looking for it pitch black. But the thing is, with the Halo mod, I think the best thing to do, like, because yes, the Halo ships are fucking huge. Like, I feel like the smallest of the Halo ships, to my knowledge, would probably be like a Gladius class Corvette. Or like a Prowler. They're going to be even bigger than like the Vigilance. So like I would say scale them down so that frigates are like an A class, something maybe a little bit bigger than like a, you know, 40. Oh, I'll have to definitely check it out. To be honest, Guilty, some people, how cool is the... It is very fucking cool. Very cool. Oh, speaking of ships. And now nothing wrong with Halo. Peter and Paul, I've seen better. Fuck's sake. He's like, he's a purist. I mean, understandable. The only problem is it's gonna be wildly crazy. Nobody's throwing pebbles at my window. What the fuck are you? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find the rivers. If we find the rivers, we might find Fizz fishing. See, I think the thing is with the Star Wars mods, there's so many assets from Star Wars stuff that, there's so many, like, Star Wars assets about is cleaning the fuck off. There's so many, like, Star Wars assets out there that it's just easy to kind of drag. Not easy, but it's not hard. Hello there, Barno. How goes it? Hello there. No, we're checking out an Aquila City mod. Is that fucking copper? Can I sell that? Buy fucking ship parts? I don't think that's copper. Halo remake is... Oh, the Halo remake is looking fucking sick. Like I said, I have a mod or a review coming... Not review. I have a review coming out. Like, just... Yeah, it's basically just me kind of rambling about stuff. Most people would probably skip it. Please don't. Hello? Are you friendly? Were you sleeping? What sort of fucking robot? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, it looks really cool. I was looking at all the skulls and stuff. There's, like, skulls that make it so that enemies are randomized, weapon spawns are randomized. Like, there's gonna be so much replayability. Here's my key. Philosophy. Freaks like me. Just needs infinity. Do-do-do. Do scientists actually use these sort of like two-ended things? He's still there. He's getting there. No. I always thought these are cool. Is the remake. And that doesn't suck. They're doing a really good job. They are, but I mean, I think that's like a non-issue. Skins have always been part of Halo. I don't think like it matters too much. It's not going to be like a store thing. I think it's just they were trying to find a way to generate a little bit of extra revenue for like a kind of a premium edition. And, you know, if you don't want them, you don't have to use them. But Halo... What's going on? Who's shooting? What the fuck's going on? Hey, who's shooting? Don't shoot. Oh. What the fuck did you do, Gary? God damn it, Gary. Are you scared of the flood? I really like the fucking hunter skin. The hunter skin is a fucking vibe. But there's so many skulls and stuff. Like, I have, like, I feel like the Halo fans are whinging. And, like, the Halo fans whinging is some next level shit. But they're whinging about nothing. Like, if you want a bare bones fucking experience, you can add skulls on to remove sprinting and fucking aim down sight. And all that other shit. Plus, if you want multiplayer, just play MCC. You gotta get with the time, you know what I'm saying? Quantum synergies and all that. The flood. How can you be bored? Yeah, that will also return. How can you be bored of the flood? We haven't seen the flood in, like... The last time we see the flood was Halo 3, and that was, like... It was a long time ago. The problem with Halo is if they don't moan, that's when it was a problem. If Halo fans are saying nothing, you're like, you fucked it. You know? Like, Halo fans are like, you know, like, it's the equivalent of, like, a really baudacious... Thank you very much, Miss Wolf. I appreciate that. I will definitely not spend that really badly on probe... Actually, I won't have... Well, that depends. I don't know whether, like... You know, me and Bethesda, we have an understanding where they, like, send me credits maybe once a month, or maybe I have to hit up Daddy Todd and be like, yo, Todd, I need more money. I need my fix. I'm honestly surprised. Like, that was... I remember when I was younger. When I was young. No, when I was younger, I always wanted... I like the idea of, like, imagine, like, Halo, but, like, the Dead Space developers... being like making a Halo survival flood game, or like the Mass Effect devs. See you later. Have a good one. Or the Mass Effect developers, BioWare, making a role playing game. And obviously they did appear in Halo Wars 2. That is correct. I was going to say that. However, obviously now that we know that doesn't happen. Like, Xbox, I know you stopped buying companies, but can you, like, buy Visceral? Because there's serious fucking money in that studio. EA was extremely stupid to get rid of that studio. Go on, Bosnia, go on! Up over that! You show them Canucks, this isn't hockey. Oh, the Long Fang, them House Rune, they can do... They make weapons of instruments of death very good. With 2 mods to follow, 4 of them are achievement friendly. Wait, what, James, what are we talking about? The CEO is definitely listening. Like, I seen an interview where... it wasn't this... Well, the CEO initially was like, why is it that you, despite being all about AI and co-op and stuff, you know, why is it since you've become the head of Xbox, you've basically just been, like, removed it? And she's like, well, I still do believe in AI, and I think the Copilot can be good, but we listen to the Xbox fans, and they don't want it, so why should we do that? Why should we push that on them? And I'm like, lady, I fucking love you. Like, not in a weird way. And then I seen another one, I'm not sure who it was, but it was like a higher up. And they were talking about the console stuff and like saying how like, well, why don't you just phase out console games? And this is a guy at Xbox, he says console gamers are still very relevant. It's still a very big industry. Like, he was like, do I think that, you know, the industry is going to massively skyrocket over the next couple of years? No. Like, I realize that, you know, gamers like PC and they like that, you know, but there's still a very big, thriving console player base. Not to mention, right? People, the consoles are going to skyrocket when GTA comes out. Because it's like, you know, PC players won't get access to it for like a year or so. So everybody's going to buy a fucking PlayStation. I wonder who they're going to be purging. Because, like... I don't know, like, there's a lot of studio... It's hard to... Autistic horror? I mean... that's one way to describe it. I've made a bunch of... This is the Messiah. Oh, she's doing a phenomenal fucking job. Phenomenal job. And, like, the thing is, right, I know people are like, oh, it's just corporate speak. It's like, it is. But she's saying what we want to hear. Hello, Bayou. Like, that's what we want. We're gamers. Like, Xbox. Like, I don't want my Xbox to be a fucking DVR. To really wait on GTA. It's gonna be like GTA 5 release a console life cycle. Last, like, for next gen. If there's one game I don't think anyone can wait on, it's GTA. Like, well, that's the thing, because what was it I seen? Was it they spent 50... What was it? It was something stupid. I want to say it was like they spent 50 billion on acquisitions or overall a load of stuff. And apparently, like, that's more than Sony has made in the last, like, 10 years or something like that. He did put out a free mod, and it's not too bad. We're gonna use it real quick to make it rain. I mean, I don't really mind, though. When you hear release, it'll be pushing the current to the max anyway, so even if it's the last leg, it's going to be worth it. 52, thank you. Yeah, which is kind of fucking insane, considering the fact that, like, in the long run, yes, they're going to make money, which is kind of crazy, because, like, a lot of mod authors are all about, like, not the long term, you know? But those, you're not going to, like, Call of Duty, as long as Call of Duty, like, somewhat cares about their fans and stuff, give it 10, 20 years, they can easily make that back. However, you know, Mass Effect 5 is supposedly still in the works. Oh, that was the wrong one. Like, Call of Duty always makes money. They just have to, like, cater to their fans. James, I'm not trying to be mad or rude, but I still don't really understand, like, what point are you trying to make? I know there's mods that exist on, I know mods exist, paid mods exist on PlayStation, but they're few and far between. See that new game coming out? Exodus looks good, but they've been dangling it for so long, I feel like it's, you know... Another day in Merseyside. I got my shotgun to fight off all those hoodlums in their Liverpool jerseys. We need to get to the other side of the river, Mona. To them Evertonians. They're a lot more friendlier. They killed Soap McTavish. They don't care. Well, they kind of had to do something like that, though. Like, they were rebooting the series. Like, they were rebooting the series, so obviously they can't just go the route of let's kill fucking Ghost again. I personally think that the story was quite good. The reboot story was quite, like, same characters, but at the same time slightly different. Instead of actually doing anything positive. Well, I'm now saying that, I'm normally with you. However, seeing them hype up DMZ on the Xbox showcase had me amused and also bemused. And slightly bewildered. Dangling as long as... Well, who's dangling? What are we talking about dangling? It dangles, but not that long. Your one is technically a good guy now, isn't she? Oh, how dare you, No Game. DMZ was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I fucking loved that. Now, saying that... It was a lot more casual than the likes of Tarkov and stuff, but I thought it was fucking amazing. Oh, COD will always... Even if COD's fucking dog shit, it's gonna sell more than every game combined. You know what I mean? Like, it's COD. It's like FIFA. Where's the fucking river? Alright, let's go to the... So there's Alpine Highlands. Oh, we're gonna see Mona. Yeah, she's the good guys now. Yeah, I remember that. Got 99. Of course you did. You degenerate. Do. Ireland. DMZ was super cool. I did love it. I just didn't like the fact they didn't do a single thing with. Well, that's, to be honest with you, I was in the exact same boat. I was like, I honestly think that DMZ could make Call of Duty far more money than Warzone ever can, because it allows both sweats and casuals to play and enjoy the game. And when they just kind of like, I think prior to the DMZ news, all I really knew about it was that they made a mobile version. I am hopeful that it's good. From what of the stuff I've seen, it looks quite good. They're like adding like a HQ where you can like, which, does anybody remember Call of Duty World War II? The one that had the like social space that was kind of cool. Yeah, no, it makes sense though. They definitely, yeah, 100%. Original Modern Warfare 2, very good. What is that? Hello? What are you? Skyrim and Fallout 4 mods are free. Most just place an invitation for the free ones, and mods are... James, can you, like... Look, I'm sorry. What are you trying to convey? Can you just, like... I'm a simple man. I need simple things. And look, see, here's the thing, X. It was, and that's why I think they can make a lot of money on it. Like, I talk about paid mods and review them. I can't exactly be... Well, I can be critical. However... You don't need any of them, and take that from somebody that like plays DMZ for the chat rather than the... A lot of people will, because like you think some of them... I remember the bundle that gave you a UAV and stuff, right? People are going to buy it, but you don't need it. And like microtransactions are always going to be a thing. Oh, Michael, you definitely can. You definitely... What is that? Solar farm going down there, man. But, this mod author is, hold on now. Does it say it in my... Nowhere. I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. Give me a minute. This is by Jack KU10. He has also made a mod on, he's also made a mod on, Pluto. I kind of now want to see, we'll have to check out the Pluto one. Did you see, like, that fucking, over, like, 2 million people jumped in fucking to play Destiny?
Wait, what was that?
Poor Destiny. Poor Destiny. I used to love Destiny. I was quite good at Destiny. There's one that not sure. No, this one is on Xbox for definite. This one does a really good job of the overhauling the environment. Like, it doesn't mess with like the actual town. I would definitely recommend grabbing one of Checker's overhauls. If I'm reviewing anything, 99 times 100 I'll be on Xbox. Oh no, I know it's still nice, and like it got like... You just punch me. It got crazy updates, which is awesome. My kind of big issue is that it's never gonna, like, there's never gonna be anything more. You know, it's just gonna lie there. Not get updated. Developer's not gonna communicate anything. Suppose the only benefit is it doesn't have paid mods, so you know it has that one up on Starfield, I guess. Somebody commented on one of my recent videos, Savannah Sweetbush. So they used to call my my sister. No, they didn't call her that. That'd be weird. Somebody like commented on, they were like, I wonder if there's a reason why like it's hard for you to reach out to mod authors. And like I think they were trying to highlight that like like, because of my takes, some mod authors don't want to talk to me, which is, I'm like in my head, I'm like, that's great. You mean like mod authors that are scammers and scumbags don't want me to talk to them? That's a fucking blessing. I should have fucking shat on certain mods sooner. What the fuck was that? What was that? Why did that sound really loud? Did he change the sounds? I can check it out in a second, Cornhog. Yeah, that's no bother. Just checking this location. Well, that's kind of the hill I will die on, Wolf. I have kind of drew my line in the sand, and if I don't care who a mod author is, like I've called out mod authors that were friendly to me. You know, I'm even mod authors where they've put me in their mods. I've been honest about things. I try to be fair though, unless your name's ProbeTech, then I'm like, you're a douchebag. Well, he's probably. Why did that just explode? Oh. Ecliptics? You're not farmers! Oh yeah. Give me a second, let me save here real quick, and we will load that mod. I believe Nova said that it was in the QA by Bethesda. It's been, in his defense, been in the QA for like a while, because there's other apparently more necessary mods like Young Neil and Gothos. However, request my guys great earlier. We read that, not sure when it came out. I did see that before, and I was like, oh, I see. Okay, what was it? It was tactical. I did relay that to I did relay it. Is this one here? Are you homemade frog? But I let him know. What did Dochi? What are you saying, Dochi? You talking shit about a game? I've seen people buy anything at your Mortal Kombat character. No, thank you. Do. I mean, that's true. We can't. Hey! Don't judge people on how they spend their money. There's like over 100 people that have bought ProbeTech mods at least. I always try to make that clear. Like, even when I'm like shitting on like a dodgy mod, if you bought it, it's, you know, not blaming you. I ultimately kind of blame Bethesda. Is that hello, Mr. Cornhog 9998? Is this your mod? All right, perfect. We'll download that. So you can find the Trident and base variant in UC Surplus. Okay, cool. Alright. Hermes is always out for blood most days. Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe not. Was stuck behind an open door instead of my ship name didn't get patched. So my playthrough that was stuck behind an open docking door instead of my ship name didn't get patched with the update. That's, to be honest with you, JJ, that's such a rare bug that I don't think it will ever get patched. Because I had it happen once when I was like playing through King Gat's Watchtower, and I told him about it, and he said that he's aware of it, and it's a Bethesda bug. There's like not much that can necessarily be done with it. I mean, whose bedtime? Yeah, well, depends on what you mean by crack, you know? Like if you know if your crack is for fuck's sake, Mona. Hello, Mona. Why would it be past my bedtime, Henry? It's 8 p.m. where I live. No problem. You don't have a save you can go through, or a console command potentially. What is again, this is obviously not a stream where we're technically Bethesda has sponsored anything because I haven't bought anything. So I can probably ask, what is crack? I know the terminology is crack cocaine. Is it some variation of cocaine? Right. Can somebody reset James? I don't think he's even communicating with me. I think he's just kind of saying the same stuff over and over again. Oh, now that's a fucking jalopy right there. Oh, yeah. Ah, interesting. I have read what you're saying a few times now, but I still don't really get your meaning. Like, you came in saying that I was being untruthful by saying that most mods are, like, on Xbox won't be on PlayStation if they're substantial. Like, I mean, that's not incorrect. Like, just because there's a few mods on... Just because there's a few mods, like paid mods, on everything, and those paid mods are generally just simple retextures. Hello, Mona. Once I'm done, the windows out back, someone start throwing pebbles. Oh, God. Fuck me, the lightning needs to relax, right? So we gotta go to... let's go to Alpha Centauri to buy some spacesuits. Bum, 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 bum. Like, I don't know the complete ins and outs, James, but I know that certain things are not allowed on PlayStation, on Fallout. I was told by mod authors that, like, scripts are not allowed, so the quests are not allowed and stuff like that, right? Voice dialogue, like, voiced dialogue is not allowed. They usually do. With Starfield, it's weirdly not the case. But yeah, there's a lot of things. Like, you can't have new text and stuff. There was a point at the start where... the way around it was Bethesda, because I remember Bethesda telling me themselves that they used to basically update the game to add in the items from certain paid mods back when they were creating content. Yeah, they have. They're clipped on stuff. So like, I think it is, yeah, it's external assets. So in that stance, nothing I said is not true, James. Like, I still stand by it. Most paid mods that are on Fallout, that are on PlayStation, unless they're very simple retexture mods, they're going to be a money grab. I took a stroll out the yard. Mona, can you get up and clean the chimney again, please? I think a bird nested in it, and every time I go outside, it laughs at me. See, how does the world of Starfield work? Like, at what point does it not render? Like, is it like it renders, like, I'm assuming it renders a chunk. Hello there, Pickle. That was you laughing at me? I knew it had a Scottish twang to it. Well, let's go and grab some mods. And there has been, like, don't get me wrong, I think that PlayStation should definitely, like, PlayStation got fucked over by the Fallout stuff, and they still did. Like, I think they should just allow them to have everything, because there is some good paid mods on Fallout. There's also some fucking dog shit. Where's that house? Excuse me, madam.
Sounds like they might be sending security down to clean up the well.
I don't have a PS5. What do you mean? I don't know. Take the new Tank Rover Super Dazzler and find out. It's been a long time, long week. What mods? Probe Tech made a free mod that changes the weather. Does it actually work inside here? That would be kind of. I feel like it doesn't, but we'll give it a go. Weathercaster. I think it renders the chunk of player on all generous. Ah, okay, interesting.
Literally about a war.
Oh yeah,
Isn't the donut shop technically a free thing now?
I agree.
Alright, good. It doesn't work.
Sometimes I think people just
Moves across, you travel. You have about 4.5 miles. Ah.
You ask me?
I mean, it's free, so we can't complain, and it works. How are you, Antonio?
All this stuff is legit. Promise.
Let's see what you got.
Take your time.
We're looking for some spacesuits. I heard you got some sexy spacesuits. Oh, very nice. Oh, tactical trident suit. Very nice. I was going to say, would it might have been like potentially easier for you to make because you use suits instead of like skins, but then I'm pretty sure that the game doesn't allow you to like or the game doesn't have a way to add in skins easily, if I remember correctly. Uber, I love this game very much, but even I wouldn't fucking say that. Are the suits, are they an all-in-one? Do they have a boost pack? Are they supposed to have a boost pack or no? No. Turn up the radio, glass the stereo. Nah, go to a workbench and see. No, I don't think they do. We will. No, I'm assuming they might have skins. No, the point I was making is because a few times I've kind of heard mod authors talk about that, but like it's a lot easier just to kind of implement different. That's why like I'm assuming, right? Hello there, Kai. I'm assuming that's why like say the Crimson Fleet have like different types of suits, even though they're just slight reskins. Damn right, Michael. Damn right. Damn right. Creating Creation Club. First time I've seen her. Last time I checked with Creation Club all along. Well, originally it was the Creation Club, and that's when didn't miss too much. The Creation Club was when mod authors of reputable talent that were known to Bethesda would be able to pitch ideas to Bethesda, and Bethesda would then kind of produce them and kind of curate them and stuff. It was a lot more refined. Now it's not as refined. Love to have a mod that adds paint to ships. Stuff like that would be awesome, Pat, but the problem is again, it wouldn't work the way Bethesda does the kind of the ship systems, like how they do stuff. It wouldn't work. Do they not do that anymore? Not really. Like occasionally they will work with, and they are known to work with like the more reputable mod authors, but now anyone can make any mod. Like it doesn't have to fit with the lore. Like it doesn't have to be lore friendly, which I think that was, in my opinion, that's the biggest upset for me, you know? Like, I'm all for big booty ecliptics, but I'd never pay for it. Not with money, anyway. Hello, Tenebra. How goes it? Gotta learn how to make any news on Tayo. That's all on Bethesda, I'm pretty sure. The thing is I feel like they were genuinely hoping to have a lot more, a lot more big creators. However, hello gamer. However, it didn't end up kind of working out in their favor, because I think partly because a lot of mod authors are very much against paid mods to begin with, which fair play to them. That's valid. I do think it's a little bit of an outdated stance because, like, while I don't think everybody should be allowed to make paid mods, I think some people can definitely do a phenomenal job with paid mods. Is it just using the Marine pack? I could read it.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. As to fix the prayer limit. They know about it. When they will fix it, don't have a fucking clue. If someone does the work, they at least have the option to get a paycheck. Again, I don't disagree. However, what that work is... Oh, right before, let me use Falcon ACS Sharp Premium and Cross hours, and it crashed twice. It's a time bomb, JJ. It is very much a time bomb. I'm pretty sure Falkland and Stroud also not trying to ship part mods like ASC and I'm assuming Cross aren't as heavy on the pointer limit. But just having Falklands and Stroud Premium, I would recommend getting rid of one of them until they can fix it. Now, you could be lucky. Maybe not, potentially. Yeah, Falklands is a bit of an issue. I felt bad, Paul, because I seen that. Because that synth guy, right? Now, if I'm right, is that the guy that makes the alternate universe mods? And like everybody's fat except Sarah, who's just curvy. Because if that is him, then I kind of like him a little bit more. Props to him for doing that. But if it's not him, then whatever. I use shrink copy, can't remember. Issue to the amount of loose. Yeah. So like generally speaking, Lambent shouldn't be, Lee, because the reason Stroud Premium and like it's just individual pieces, right? Like you think of like Wiz's like ASC Hope Tech that he sent me last week to check out. Like each one of them pieces, they're only technically one piece, right? Whereas anything sort of hab mod that would have a bed, it could have 4 cactuses, it could have your mother's fleshlight, maybe not, that's a bit crude, I apologize. Every one of them add up to it. So like if you have a hab mod that doesn't like add anything, like it's just a bed, like or empty, you're good. I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm not a mod author, but I know that just like common denominator, looking at the kind of the culprits, I say the culprits, but none of them are at fault. The big ones, like the big problematic ones, it is Habsley, but it's not Habs to the level of Falklands. Because Lambent, to my knowledge, has what, like maybe 10 Habs, was it? Give or take? Whereas, like, you think, like, part of the reason that Falklands, and it's in a fucking phenomenal mod, it annoys me that Bethesda didn't cop onto it, right? Was the fact that that it has, like, port and starboard variants of a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? That's where, like, the problem starts to kind of triple. I apologize. That was a joke. Wiz did not send me ASC Hope Tech. So does it just add... Okay, so it just adds spacesuits and helmets. Okay, it doesn't... It's... Mona, I told you it was Starfield. What the fuck? So there's a few ways. Generally, you can look at, like... Generally, you can look at the mods. No, I didn't. Mona, I'll leak our DMs. But no, generally speaking, you want to, like, there's people have made Reddit posts of, like, what each mod is and, like, how much it costs. Like, I think Watchtower's, like, 30K. Like, keep in mind, if you're using all Fallout content, you can have, like, 500K before it becomes a problem. Mona, you really don't help these rumors. Oh, don't get me wrong, the game can and will crash. However... There's a difference between game crashes maybe every, like, hour to 2 hour and game crashes every save. There is some good news, though. A few mod authors have figured out how to get around the pointer limit. I don't know what cosmetics would be like. Also, we will be doing in 2 weeks' time, I think, the jump space is getting it's getting the new patch. You had a look, and what does it say, Mona? What does it say? Hello there, welcome. No, it's not POIs. It's mainly to do with. You did say Starfield, but my defense, it was spelt wrong. Don't fucking start. A tactical spacesuit. Do we have skins? Oh, do we have any skins? Oh, there is skins. Where are you? I'm so sorry. And what do you recommend as, like, next paycheck, get these? Cosmetic ones are generally hard because your taste may be different to my taste. I think a lot of, because there's a lot of free cosmetic, technically, they aren't getting around the port limit, they're making the footprint smaller. Oh, so you're aware of it too, Prof. You know who we're talking about, the food people. I don't know if it's, like, secret or not. I don't think it is. Crimson, do I get new slippers or a hat? Slippers all the way. I apologize. These suits look fucking cool. Oh, have you tried any of the reactor recent biome mods? The ones that are on, can you show me your slippers? I actually have a pair of slippers that have a PlayStation on it. It says game over. I think it says looks like it's game gay, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it's just basically making things static and less dynamic. Ah. I like very sleek mutant minimalist, but some off the rails. Good bootylicious mod. Alright, well, I don't recommend bootylicious. That's not me necessarily. Probably not wearing them. Place them next to Modi. You're such a fucking degenerate. I have to say I like it. Oh, I like the shoes. What are they? And why do they look like that? Yeah, they can. What are those? This is a mod that adds tactical spacesuits. But those recent biomes. Hello, Bob. How are you? Are you well? But yeah, like, because apparently it's always been a thing with Bethesda games. However, they usually it's like a non-issue unless you're fucking going crazy. Is there any mods using any freelance content or Terran Armada? There is mods, but you'll never get paid mods. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Ba, ba, ba. Like it. Let me actually take off this. See, this is like, I want more like combat themed. Right, luxury. Is that supposed to, is that intentional to like be kind of like a sticker that's peeling off? Right, in luxury land. Ba, ba, ba. That's very nice. Also, like, is that a grenade? See, how? I do wonder, is there a hood here? Like, are they just using, is there like, how does he see? I would definitely, like, when it comes to mods, right, I would definitely look at free mods first before paid mods. Because, like I said, there's a lot of amateurs making paid mods, and that's not inherently That's not inherently, you know, like it's kind of up to whoever, whether they want, you know, the mods to. Do you think they're worth it? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so the ones that are on Xbox only I haven't touched because yeah. However, the ones that's like PlayStation, the same helmet as Terramorph. So yeah, so the mod author basically, so they made like a tactical. That's just the UC Marine armor helmet, but he kind of modeled it. Or they, sorry, I don't know if it's here or there. They modeled it different. I don't know if they're still there. I don't know. Did they mean like check it now, or did they mean like check it in a video? But they modeled it differently to match the spacesuit, which change. Lee, I got a question for you. Yes. All right, Lee. So I recently purchased. Did I just really wait till fucking nighttime again? Lovely. Okay, let's go to thing. So I recently purchased some like see-through resin bits. Gary is a snail, a cara snail to be exact. No, this is a plastic related question. Lee is the plastics expert. So I bought some of these like resin, transparent resin kind of bubbly shield things. And what I want to do is I want to basically attach them to my knight. Because you know the way knights have like the ion shields. The question is, right? Like, is there like, I've seen that you can buy little like transparent plastic like tubes. Because I'm trying to kind of attach it to the knight so that it looks like it's hovering as opposed to just being stuck to it. Okay, will any like see-through plastic work? Or like when you're like kind of sticking, because I know with resin you can't use the normal plastic cement, and apparently you're not supposed to use standard super glue because it can frost it off. So what alternatives would you recommend? Because I know the people have said epoxy, but like I'm afraid because isn't epoxy like something you got to mix it together? All right, where is Toloman? Let's go to Toloman real quick. See, I was thinking of that because all I really like need is I just like need some sort of piece of plastic, like that's maybe I was looking to see if I could get some like see-through sprues, but I don't think I have any. Like just a little piece of like plastic that's maybe like an inch or two, so that I can stick it to the little shield. It looks like a little kind of a hexagonal bubble shield. Then I bought some like little resin, like plasma particles or whatever you want it, like effects. I might have to look for one of them, yeah, because I was seeing them. I also apparently, because I rang Era Hobbies over here, and the dude who was like talking to me was basically like, I was like, because initially I was like, do I prime this? He's like, no, you shouldn't prime it. He was like, you can use ink, and I never used ink, so I have to harass my girlfriend now about ink because she knows ink. All right, let's get a snowstorm going. Miscellaneous, drop the weathercaster. The problem is, I kind of want to do a video highlighting this. If it melts the plastic, it'll white out. It depends on what actual type of plastic. Because it's resin, I believe. I don't know what resin, I don't know what that means specifically. Can you, like, is it hard to, like, can you print like, you know, like you have those, like, FDM printers? Can they, I don't have the facility, I don't even have the facilities to fucking use a can device. Thank you. Well, yeah, because that's what I'm wondering. Can you get see-through plastic? Like, you know, like, again, see-through plastic. Like 3D printers, can they print? Probably not resin, it'll probably be plastic. I can put a picture in the group chat, but I can actually fucking pull up a thing of it real quick. Give me a second. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I apologize for interrupting our Starfield time. I'm just gotta, you know, consult with the experts. Right. It's not that one. There we go. It's this one here. All right, let me really quickly share the thing real quick. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. So this is it here. It says, cast from the highest quality resin. See, that's it there, right? And oh, where'd my mouse go? Oh, thanks, mouse. Really, mouse? You die at this potential moment? Fuck's sake. 1 second, guys. Oh, I apologize. Mouse, you working now? Thank you. Oh shit! Don't do that. There wasn't anything there. Crimson Hill accidentally docks everything. But yeah, back off. I'm turning back on the Xbox. Alright, now there we go. Alright. Look at Patek's epoxy glue. Made curves, vertical shapes, blister pack plastic by crash forming. We vacuum form with a vacuum. Yeah, ProbeTech made a wand that works. But epoxy be the best to avoid damage coloration. I might have to try that. Yeah. My other thing is like trying to get like pieces, because you can buy like plastic acrylic, little tubes of acrylic. I was gonna like stick them to them to kind of so they sit out flush. Bum, bum, bum. The thing too is like with resin, you have to like wash it and stuff, which is kind of crazy. That's effort. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so for anyone, if you're new here, ProbeTech made a mod that basically you drop this little weather device, you could change the weather, which is really cool. It's very simple. Oh no, I definitely understand that it makes the best results. See, I'm quite proud. I've gotten a lot better at Warhammer painting. I'm like quite proud of my my nice Lancer, my big boy, my custom house knight area. But I definitely didn't get my cousin to paint the jellyfish on. But then it's kind of easy. I take the easy approach, like whatever if I'm painting, say, Astra Militarum guards, I spray them dark green primer, and then I don't have to paint them the green parts. Where's the planet? Never fire around, just hang on one spot. To be fair, they kind of do similar. The AI, Starfield's AI can be very two-dimensional. Like, I don't know what it is specifically with those bird creatures, but they're like, whatever their like script is to make them, or whatever makes them do what they do, it can get confused. Like when they go attack mode, like if I'm gonna try and aggro without killing it, they kind of come down. It's almost like they're flying in like a kind of a different, you know, like area, which they are. It's called the Sky Crimson, you fucking idiot. And then once they come down to fight you, they never really go back to it. Plastics, when processed as skin on it, you can pass it through a flame to burn it off. I wouldn't pay for those on an Xbox. Pay for what? What are we talking about? Use a mini scope when painting. I don't do decals. Hello there, Jonathan. My cousin does the hand painting, the decals and stuff. My eyesight's okay. for most part. I have thought about kind of getting the, like, lamps. Why did you not come down to fight me? Are you still there, Dong? There you go. See, he's confused. Oh, yeah, actually, he might be a coward. Is he a coward? I don't know what is with Mona's defensive, but when she gets a knife... Oh, speaking of terror... Hello there, Terramorph! You want to fight? Let's fucking fight. Okay, both prints, post-processing is key. Ah. Lee, when you were saying about the skin to burn it off, what does burning it off do? No, that's not Buzz Lightyear. That is my defender-in-chief, Mona. She protects me from the dodgy mod authors. Come on, Terramorph, let's fucking go. I'ma ring your... Whoa, 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 don't dig under the ground, you asshat. Oh, Terry Morph, that's a great fucking name. Either mob or somebody use an external IEM to control... Wait, no? What is that? Yeah, fuck him up, yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna avatar this fucker, jump on him and, never mind. That's not PG. Just go play. I've yet to like play a game where clears the skins, paint, and inks. Ah. Oh, so you say I should, like, run a lighter off it briefly, because they did say to use inks and stuff. Because for some reason, whenever I, like, use any sort of magical technology, i.e., like, ion shields, or I like to use, like, a kind of a metallic, kind of teal color. Well, the problem with the Terramorph, right, is that when he attacks, his attack only is directional, so it only hits forward. But it's like he has to wind up the animation, and if as long as you keep moving, he can't hit you. Hello, Dong. She is a mod, Dong. What the fuck are you talking about? Doc made a mod. She's like the #1 liked. But I'm kind of surprised that Bethesda make it when he does his melee, when it does its melee device, that it's like in a cone around you. Yeah! Pass through quickly, don't... Okay, I'll have to do that. Yeah, because I just want to give it a little kind of a glow to match. I fucking bought some new figures because I really wanted just to have some kind of customizable, but like non-Space Marine / military. And I got like some inquisitorial agents, and one of them has like... He's like a pistolero. He's got like a plasma pistol and a bull pistol. He looks so fucking cool. But it came with like a, I don't know, like some weird like floating tomb that acts as like a fucking typewriter. And I'm like, that's not going to be fun to paint. Just not Crimson. Can you ask Doc change the mod? Great. That it creates the player if... Can you ask Doc to change the mod that it creates the player if they're a verified creator? Oh, it attacks the player? Mona, what the fuck? I don't think that's possible. Doc will basically make it where it's like, it asks you a question, it's like, who is this? And like, there's like 150 options. And if you don't say Mona, it automatically hates you. It like teleports away and then slowly chases you down, and if it touches you, the game crashes. Alright, see you there, X. Have a good one. Fuck him up, Gary. Yeah, fuck him up. Sit down. I said sit down. Do. Get back up, Mona. The fight's not done. Hell yeah. He just sprinkles some Watsits in her mouth and it just revitalizes her. Go to not attack wizard, Doc. Oh. Is that on? I'm guessing that's on. That's not on Creations, wait. Like that mod, no, and it's going to be a long time before anybody does anything substantial. It'll be Bethesda ultimately. Has anybody seen the, you know, the Fallout Commander mod? I definitely tried it. I tried it on stream on Monday. Hello there. How goes it? I'd kind of like a mod like that in this game where you could command a squad of like soldiers. Gary, he's cute. Especially selling ship slates. That was not a that was he didn't consult with me on that. I don't approve of that. Like, he's just like, everybody's like giving him money. You're just funding his drug addiction. James, what are we talking about now? The more is Powerball PlayStation? Huh? James, are you having like, are you using a translator to try and communicate and it's just failing horribly? Look, an NPC down all fours expert. What do you mean? Don't be disrespecting it. No, I don't mean like that, Wolf. I was also making a joke if you have to pay credits to Gary. How did you get Gary? It's a long story, a long story. There's mods that you can get that allow you to get your own Gary. Sadly, that mod author doesn't associate with me anymore. He's working on grooming far smaller YouTube channels. And by grooming, I don't mean in a sexual connotation, first and foremost. They're not doing anything illegal to my knowledge. But yeah, you just Google it. But this Gary is special. Isn't that right, Gary? You can get Mona, though, very easily. She's a free mod. Mainly because no one would pay for her. Import education, I can't type. Alright, well, James, now I apologize. I just want to point out that at no point was I trying to come across insulting by saying that. I understand text-to-speech can be like a bitch. And to be fair, I type like absolute dog shit, and I'm more than capable of using my fingers, but sometimes you think I wouldn't. But, what were you initially like, what did you mean by the what was that you were trying to say beforehand? The Powerball PlayStation? I'm assuming you were like referencing a creation. Gary has to get his Aurora from somewhere. Last time he used text-speech, he stopped and told me to read a Bible. Choose some ships for me. Let's not mock people, Ubermacken. Specifically because if we're going to mock anyone on their intelligence, you did say that this game is better than Fallout, and I'm not trying to mock you based on intelligence, because I myself am a fucking moron. But even I'm not idiotic enough to say that statement. Oh, to be fair, the portable PlayStation, that was actually something that I was looking into, because I think it now, like, allows you to, like, stream your own games and stuff. It's funny that PlayStation... Excuse me, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, telling me to stop fucking cussing? The audacity of you, cunt. Coming into my stream insulting me. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway. You have to put... Michael, don't start. Don't start. But the... I kind of wanted to get one because it's cool. It is weird to me, though, like, that... Like, PlayStation doing the PlayStation Portal when... Xbox is like, we're gonna... I don't know if LeBron is here, but he'll probably cry. But the idea of, like, PlayStation making the port, where Xbox, like, we're gonna make a handheld that's fucking over $1,000. Like, the Portal would be perfect on Xbox for people that want to fucking... You know, for people that want to use Game Pass. I know a lot of people, right? And it surprised me, a lot of people that, like, play Starfield and other games on, like, their TV, on their iPad... Yeah, see, that's what I didn't... Again, I don't know if it's worth buying a PlayStation Portal just for, like, using one game or two, you know what I mean? The other PlayStation... Well, I mean, the handhelds, like, it 100% makes sense. But just the idea that it's based more on kind of cloud streaming, because I know that PlayStation does have cloud streaming, But it's just, yeah. Like, PSP was fucking insane. Remember Vice City Stories, I think, was... And well, they originally came out on just PlayStation Portal, I believe. But yeah, no, it's... I feel like like, a lot of people I know, like... I was surprised they don't play Xbox, you know, with their games. They'll stream it through, like, a phone or a tablet or a TV, and, like, that's fucking sick. So I don't know why Xbox would make a handheld that's like, you know, maybe half the price of a Series S, maybe like 120 quid. And it has some sort of proprietary, like, Wi-Fi/5G chip that basically allows it to, you know, like, it can basically stream games decently. We found a pond, don't worry. Is it toxic? Oh, no, look, I'm an Xbox fanboy. Even I can't... Well, Sony are very anti-consumer. They have a monopoly on They have all the good shit, you know? I love the Killzone franchise. I know it's kind of dead these days. But, like, I mean, they've got Spider-Man and Wolverine and Hentai Kitty Castle 4, which is honestly, like, a very good sequel. It's more of a spiritual successor, personally. What did you say? Oh, Assassin's Creed Freedom. Amazon confirmed the last couple of weeks. Yeah, like it's gonna, yeah, like we're never gonna get anything cheap for like a while. Blade is it? I always used to find Blade fucking amazing. And understandable, Wolf. I just kind of like, one of the things I do wish, I love how nobody caught what I said there, by the way. What was I gonna say? I kind of wish that, because the PC, to be fair, PC gamers, like on Game Pass, they kind of get a better deal, because the PC Game Pass is like, what is it, like 15 quid? It's like cheaper than the Ultimate. Mutant Fallout people didn't listen properly. You were muting Fallout people. I remember the Simpsons game. Not the Hit and Run, there was like another one. What is that? It's a rock. Yeah, which is kind of crazy considering they did drop the price, but it's like, I think it's 20-something euro. And honestly, I think it's definitely going to be worth it now that we've got fucking Gears and Halo. The animated skybox cool. What also is very cool that I didn't realize, I didn't realize that, like, even in space, like, obviously, you know, the world spins, which I realized that, but I didn't know the sun also spins. Because I was recording a review of a video standing on my spaceship, and it kept moving, like, it got dark, and I was like, holy shit, I mean, it makes sense. It's not a hard thing to do, necessarily. Is that a fucking Quetzal? Somebody get the bowlers. He'd tame myself a quitting. I made a joke about how, like, one of the games was Hentai Kitten Adventure, and it was like a spiritual successor, and nobody caught it. I don't know if that probably is a game, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't play that. I could disconnect it from back to... Ooh, very nice. I did play the Oblivion remaster. I streamed it. If you go back in my streams, I streamed through it. I swear that's what I heard. Oh god, I played that game a couple of years ago. Gooner Central. See, and to be honest, while a lot of people would complain about that, I think that that's how it should be marked. Like, depending on where you are, like, I think it should be a lot cheaper. Like, if you live in a, like, I know, like, I remember when the Xbox Series X was coming around, like, in order to buy an Xbox, and I want to say, was it, an Xbox was like a year's worth of salary in Brazil, which that's absolutely appalling. Appalling. I mean, nowadays, it's probably a year's salary in Ireland too, because, like, what is it? Last time I checked, Curry's was like selling it for like 17 grand. Robbing bastards. No, I'm joking. But, like, they need to, like, obviously price things differently in the region, you know? Like, sure, you might make a loss, but, like, for fuck's sake, you know? Let people game. I am jelly, though. I've said it before. the Indian market, Honda do a really fucking sick like fucking bike, and it's quite cheap. It's like a mix between like a kind of a like an old school kind of moped slash dirt bike. And I'm like, I want one, but it's like fucking 10 grand over here. Whereas like in India, it'd probably be only like a couple of hundred. But obviously, again, India, different country. Ark Survival Evolved is yeah, boy. No way. Then our stuff will go up to care for them. It's not my problem, it's theirs. I'm not talking... Okay, that's not what I meant, Mona. I mean, they already did it. YouTube is increasing the membership prices and stuff to match regions. Which I don't know what that, like, really means necessarily. Because I seen somebody make a meme that, like, if you try and buy a membership in certain countries, you'll have to end up paying them to watch it. Oh, 30 cents, they can't take a loss. Need Dragon Ball Z mod. Need to develop an overarching Transformer game with G1 Beast Wars. And now nothing wrong with Europe. Your windmill loving, tulip planting, clog dancing people have hooked a lot of people on the Ganj. Sensitive regions, taxes added. Yeah, and it is strange because obviously it's not just, it does depend on the region specifically. But like gaming shouldn't be a premium. Or give that CEO lady time. She'll make it so the Game Pass is a universal human right. And like the government will subsidize it. It does like I know Crimson is fucking, let's not talk politics, but like it does like beg the question, right? Like internet is, I'm pretty sure a lot of places they're making kind of a basic human right. Obviously you got to pay for it. But like I feel like it will get to a point where like some forms of entertainment, and they do already. Like I know that if you're on certain benefits in certain countries, like you get like days out where like you can go to like cinema for cheaper. Although to be fair, I think you can also see I've seen in England and stuff, you can get like cinema cards for like 20 quid a month and you can watch as many movies as you want, which is crazy to me. Hello there, Ace. Fuck off, Ace, but hello there, Ace. Where am I? Did not tell him to look at this. Like, there's no fucking good cinema anymore. I've debated going, because I always used to love the cinema. However, I do kind of feel like, yeah. Probe Tech made a free mod that works. Ace. We checked out a mod that messes with Aquila, makes it sexy. And all she got is, well, like, I know Guilty was like saying like, oh, like she's gonna have to do more before Guilty hypes up behind her, and Guilty is definitely like taken, you know, I have the past but never use it anymore. Because so yeah, I feel like it's probably only really beneficial if you're the sort of person where like, you know, like where you're kind of interested in more so in just everything, you know, you easy goer. You're the sort of person that watches those free to air channels on the Skybox. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a quick break. Move here and back. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second, we'll be swap back. Mona, have you been behaving yourself? Hello there, Rand. Why did I just hear something? It's not trippy at all. Hello. How's everybody doing? All the kids now have the haircut sides. Hey, return the internet to the era known as the hamster. Hey now, not everyone. Well, at random. What is the ship liner? Let's go rob a ship. What do you mean? I definitely wasn't pooping. Mona, you're supposed to close the windows so people can't peer in. The broccoli Gen Z haircut. Oh, don't fucking take off before I get to you. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh. You sound distressed. No, I'm distressed because my dog is very difficult. I have to fight him to come back into the room. Bum, 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 bum. The Unexpanded has a 3rd layer? Wait, did that come out recently? Those are vehicles, that'd be fucking sick. Oh, hello, Terramorphs. No, a level 100 colonel in Battlefield told me one time, great words of advice, you gotta get yourself a shit bucket. Ooh. Okay, let's check that out then. Let me kill this Terramorph. I definitely didn't create that. No, I don't have Terramorph mod installed. I seen it like a meme and I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Let's go and grab this mod. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. Dong, you will be happy to know, and anyone else who had to put through with it. I now have a very nice tablet sat beside me. I feel more official. Courtesy of my girlfriend. Thank you very much, girlfriend. I appreciate you. It's a lot easier now. What's inside you? Is it probe tech? What the fuck? What do you mean inside me? Thank you, Wolf. I tried to, you know, I can't make my own day, so I might as well make other people's day. A lot easier being able to see the mods instead of, because obviously I could open them on my PC, but then I lose chat. Not yet, but she sent it early because Amazon are a bit of you know. Oh, so this is like really off topic strange, right? So my girlfriend was able to buy this tablet on Amazon.co.uk and send it over to me in Ireland, right? And I need to work on editing all those background noises from your phone. Oh, hey, look, okay, you didn't need to point them out. Fuck you, random. Those noises, yes, that is fair. I know I won't be using the tablet to edit. No. I have my PC is a tax write-off for that reason specifically. Mainly the reason I have it there is because most people know my work schedule. I say work, it's not work. I play games and you guys watch it and I get money. I'm very grateful of that. But yeah, sometimes some people, not naming any names, but they'll spam the shit out of me. But anyway, what was I going to say? But yeah, like, so my girlfriend was able to buy the tablet and send it to me, right? But if I tried to buy it from the same website and said to myself, I had to pay import tax. And I'm like, what the fuck? How is she able to not pay import tax? Like, how does Amazon know where I'm buying it from? Cordic does. Very good mod. Which one is that? Neon Vertigo? Or deep. Oh, it's the deep? Is it the deep neon? Whoa, 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 whoa! Back it up there! Oh, how dare you! My girlfriend may be a Brit, but this is sovereign fucking land. Fuck off, Mona. It should be one that features a Market Street photo. Okay, I can find that. Neon Core Seamless Project. Neon Core Disguise. What does this do? Using the principle of loading elevators to achieve disguised loading. The Deep Neon is also only on Xbox. Ireland only resides in the UK when Crimson goes to bed. Mona, you dirty pervert. It's only on Nexus. No! Don't say that. All right, well, we're not going with that mod, sadly. What else what can we look at real quick? What sort of paid mods do we have? What sort of... There is somebody working on it, and by somebody I mean the Cookie Morph is working on one. Crimson Market Life of Crime. I love this mod. Does it still say it? Haha, yeah, it still says me. I think this is a really good mod. It's now on PlayStation, I believe. You definitely recommend it if you're a fan of being the Crimson Fleet. Kind of being in the Crimson Fleet. What else do we? Oh, if there's a melodic JJ, let me type that. Melodic. Oh, no, it doesn't exist. God damn it. Free favorites bundle. Anyway, let me see. There's... What updates did that get? 5 new locations. So Trade Hardy Warehouse, Mountaintop Archive. I mean, we can give this a go real quick. Initially, my biggest criticism was it didn't have enough of stuff in it, but he seemed to add more. Give that a go. Let me turn off the Aquila one. And we will turn off, we'll turn off the weather for now. Yeah, I mean, it'll, to be fair, it'll more than likely come to Xbox and PlayStation. I just still, it's like weird in this day and age. There's just still people that like only port their stuff to Xbox. Because it's like, just port it to both. I suppose the thing is I understand it, and they definitely have like restraint there, because they probably like, oh, I don't want to port it to PlayStation because I don't have a PlayStation, I can't test it, which like that shows more self-awareness than certain mod authors. Looking at you, Wiz. Yeah, I know, I heard Wiz. Did you know, fun fact, Wiz didn't actually test ASC Tayo on Nintendo Switch. He's no word of a lie. He said, Crimson, I can't test it on the Switch. Yeah, the Wii U, understandable. It comes with like bonus like things where you could like move the controllers to make like the ships twist. I did Starfield on Nintendo Switch. I played a Call of Duty on the Wii with the paddles. Those mods that have Varun and Crimson Ship fleet vendors in a quest. Is the faction story expansion reskin ships? It is Sir Pickle just finished the main quest the first time in a couple of years. Fighting your duplicates with exceptional weapons. Yes. I mean, even, do you remember, Michael, like, there was... That fight originally would highlight how some weapons are fucking really bullshit. Like the... What is that one gun called? The Kodama with flechette rounds? My god, that's crazy. If you spoil, you never get free creations again. Bethesda, please, I'm sorry. Alright, does this add settings to make them spawn? Please add settings to make them spawn. Oh. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Get common. Perfect. But now I've got Rebel songs in my head. No problem. I will try and, like, the thing is, I'd love to do a review of it, and I probably will. I just, when it comes to, like, mods like that, I tried to kind of pack in a few mods together so that it kind of, you know, so that it basically, because otherwise it would be a very short video. I have thought about, like, doing short format content, but that's, like, yeah. Mattia, very nice. Collapsed. Fine. I'm just gonna play the game of where are we? Ah, yeah. Yes. That's something. That is. That couldn't be a POI. Is that a POI? How far away is that? Oh yeah, no, it's fucking crazy expensive. Laptops, no, okay. Like, the amount of, like, money that goes into making those fucking things is crazy. And it is good having a credit sync. I think I'd like to see more credit syncs, Bethesda. Let us, like, overhaul the ship upgrades more. I want 3 times the speed and my shield so strong that I can ram asteroids with no problem. Where are we? Are we? No, not that one. Not that map. Not that map. Hello. Surface map. Alright, see you later. No, I don't bully poor Todd. It's not his fault he loves DLSS 5.5 and Snapchat filters, completely taking away the fact that his art has worked hard. I mean, I like, again, there's been rumors that they want to do that, Paul, and like that they're planning on doing that, but that is not an easy undertaking. I mean, that, again, that is fair, Wolf. Like, that's what Halo have been basically working on. And it's like requires them to essentially, where am I landing that like nothing is, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's the other one. Bum, bum, bum. If you use modded engines, it feels like... Oh, those engines! Oh, I thought you meant like the game engine. I was gonna be like, bro, you're asking a whole fucking lot. I mean, that would also be, like, difficult, but I think I would like to see it. Like, I want A, B, and C classes to be, like, different, you know? Like, A classes have very little shields and health, but they, like, naturally, like, can dodge, you know? Like, they have, like, an avoidance chance because of how fast they are. And they can, like, move, like, 5 times speed, whereas, like, C class is super slow. However, super tanky. Wind farm. Deserted biotics lab. Where is it? POIs always... No, that's not. There's some over there. That's one of them, I believe. See, I like C classes because my whole thing is like treat it like a battleship or a cruiser. I go in slow, guns firing, everything. I use my bulk to survive combat. Do I not have a car? I need a fucking car. They shouldn't stack. Bethesda wouldn't do that, Zerbus. Not intentionally, I should. Orbis particle turrets. That's kind of what I do. I love all like turrets, and like to be fair, all turrets can definitely work with perks. I really hope at some point they'll overhaul the crew system so that like we can like assign crewmates to weapons so that like turrets are more effective. Andromeda pile skill. I'm doing 259 B classes now. So, I mean, they shouldn't stack. Which B class are you using, Dutchy? Because some of the new B classes do actually do 250. Also, 9. That's such a weird number. I've been to the desert on a horse with no name. Yeah, the new engines do. The B-class engines are faster. The pyramid ones. That's it over there. Kind of crazy how you can essentially like go anywhere with the boost pack and the perk. See, that's what I was thinking, Pickle. That's what would be really cool, like having like someone you could assign, like the let's say the engine room would have habs that are tied to your shields, your weapon, or your shields, your engines, and your hull, and you could assign each crew, and like certain people would do a better job than others. The control and the control station, the bridge, would be tied to weapons. You could like say like the computer core room could be like tied to your evasion and your scanning, and then like they could make it so like having like a medical hab could give you kind of bonuses, like it heals you every time you enter and exit your ship. Hidden Away Cove. I don't know if you can see that, but Lee has said, has asked you, how are you doing? I need to, like, I need to know what Shaded is doing. Because, like, I really want that fucking boost pack mod to use it again, but I only use it because PlayStation players be like, how do you get that? And I don't want to be like, oh, it's not on PlayStation. Because, like, it's such a cool fucking mod. Again, I'm guessing he's, this wasn't originally called the Hidden Alcove, I don't believe. Is there players there? There's enemies now. Hello? How are you? Hello? What are you? You an enemy? Oh, you're spacers. Oh, no, space. Give me a minute. Amp output. Having the speedster effect for legendary, let you fly everywhere. Like, it's crazy how, like, some of the perks they bring out, right, are, like, absolutely god-awful. Like, looking at you, fucking the healing perk. But then some of them are fucking amazing.
I am taking damage. Warning. Damage registered.
Fucking kill them all. Let Jesus sort them out.
Damage.
Oh. I can't tell if it's just because I've been flying and the game's like taking ages to catch up, but the FPS is dropping a little bit. Like, it's very noticeable. Like, very noticeable. Right, let me check something real quick. Let me save here. Reload save. Because more than likely that was because I flew the whole way there, so the game is still trying to catch up. The beeping is tied to the new perk. So I have a perk where if I get a kill while moving, it gives me like extra accuracy and it stacks them 3 times every time it beeps. Make sure. Oh, this is. Okay, hold on now. That's not. We're gonna quit the game and come back in. It has a different name. I'm wondering if it's. Yeah, and I'll have to do like a re-review of stuff because I think it's on PlayStation now. Still very pricey, but I like that the mod author's adding more to it. But I just hope that in them, when he changed the name and stuff, that he didn't like somehow fuck up the optimization, because I don't remember there being any issue like with FPS when I was reviewing them initially. You still there, Mona? I know Guilty's probably eating a Burger King right now. Load that. Dong, are you still there? Burger King is superior. The Burger King near me is like an hour and a half away. It's the same as KFC, and it saddens me. I've got McDonald's very close to me, though. You said Melability using the Bloodthirsty perk. I've got Bloodthirsty is really fucking good. Mona has that on her knife, and it's like really fucking good. Burger King stock goes over touch waddled. Whoa. You saying waddled because she's short? Alright, that's a little better, I suppose. They got me hand caught on the door. That's rude. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here now. Banana. See, I'd like to see more variation with the AI. Like, what game has good AI? I mean, fucking what game is that I'm thinking of it? Right, a ship can land here, fair enough. I really like the Nemesis system from the Lord of the Rings game. God, fuck's sake. How do I get into you guys? Is there like a door? Is there like, where does that go? Hello, we're here. Oh my god, this goes down far. Out. Let me just pop my knee back in. Oh yeah, no, this is a lot deeper than it used to be. I like when people use the concept art as pictures in game. Oh. What is that? Some sort of fisting device? Oh, the Popeyes came. Was it Popeyes, I think, came over to Ireland recently? There's like one place opened up. Also, I'm very excited, guys. I'm going to be... So I found out there's actually like oh, now you talk, Dong. I was trying to ask you a question a minute ago. The minute I mentioned Popeye, you just fucking pop up. But there, for anyone that's not familiar, Crimson is a big fan of Hispanic Mexican food. I say Mexican, like tacos and burritos and stuff. No problem, Dong, no problem. But I went to a place before in Dublin called Boojum. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Boojum, but imagine Subway, but Mexican. And I don't mean that disrespectfully towards Subway, because I fucking love Subway, even though Subway is kind of expensive and very mediocre, but their meatball marinara. However, it didn't, like, it didn't hit, it kind of hit differently, but not in a good way. But I found out there's actually, like, a Mexican restaurant, like, in the town near me. So I'm gonna like get some burritos and stuff just to see. I did the Cajun, the Louisiana stuff. I want to go to it, Michael. Try it out. Popeyes, apparently their chicken is fucking amazing. The system was trademarked. Yeah, the Nemesis system was trademarked, which is really fucking annoying. Really annoying. Because it's such a cool system, just lease it out. No problem, bye. I like the I've always been a chicken fucking lover, but like weirdly, despite like in the UK, like chicken is a huge thing in the UK, much like it is an American place. And I mean chicken is everywhere. But like chicken shops is very much a staple in like in England. Ireland, weirdly, like KFC is like the only real one that's around. And it's weird because chicken's so fucking good. And generally it's quite cheap compared, well, it depends on the chicken. See, I don't think we have Chick-fil-A. We got Taco Bell recently. I know it's mid. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mona. I think Chick-fil-A might have also been, potentially. There was a place that opened. They always open in like the weirdest spots, because you would assume Dublin makes sense. Like one often in Offaly, which Offaly is kind of like, what would be like? It'd be like the Midwest. Like, what's a really bland Midwest state? Well, I mean, that's, to be fair, that's kind of going to be like everywhere, like depending on, because like our Oklahoma, like in Ireland, like we're not going to be getting our like meats from, say, the same suppliers as like America, and you know America's not going to get them. Like generally our beef and stuff. Guilty, I don't know if Guilty's there to bully me. Like, oh, Ireland's not that good, but like our beef is quite. No, I think, to be fair, she said before, our beef is quite good. Taco Bell here are nothing compared to the real Taco Bell in the States. So he's probably live on Taco Bell. See, I like, and I know it's like kind of cheap fucking shit that's not, well, it's probably not cheap these days. Like, and it's so far away from, but you can get anywhere around. It depends. Like, if I want to go to like Dublin or like, say, like Sligo, so west or east coast, yeah, I could get there an hour or two. However, if you want to go down to like Kerry or up the north, it could take several hours just because the infrastructure's dog shit. We used to, funnily enough, we used to have like trains that went all over the country, and then they shut down most of the train lines. Oh no, don't worry, Court, don't worry. I am well aware that that is not actual Mexican cuisine. So I will say, I always find it quite funny because in Ireland growing up, right, and you see it here, there's two types of kind of cuisines you'll see quite frequently. The Italian kind of spaghetti bolognese stuff, and then you have like Old El Paso, which make these sort of kind of Tex-Mex kits. Like, you get like burritos, and they're not, it's just basically a wrap. You got to supply your own chicken. One thing I will say, the Boojum that was quite nice, was I had a Mexican Coca-Cola. That shit was spicy. I mean, that's validly, but like, you deserved it. Didn't like the cut of your jib. I am sad though that like Greg's is finally coming here. I'd live in fucking Greg's. Although calorizing it would be how awkward it is when you go to like a place and you're like, hi, yeah, what are the calories? And they tell you to go fuck yourself. Like, I just want to know the calories. Like, I don't always want to be a fat ass. What is that? Abandoned industrial complex. What is that? Why does it have a fence around it? Oh, were you there earlier, Don, when I was saying about how, like, I was choosing between rocking Bosnia or Herzegovina? Or South Korea? I think you were. Predicted Aurora. My girlfriend fucking loves Greg's. See, like, a lot of stuff, like, because in Britain you guys have, like, Weatherspoons, which is, like... So in Battlefield, they're, like, adding, like, flags to your patches so your character can, like, wear your, you know, like, nation patches on their uniform. And they're not adding in Ireland, but, like, this week they added, they're free, they added, because it's tied to the World Cup, they added Bosnia-Herzegovina's flag and South Korea, and I was, like, I was going to rep one or the other. But I think I went with Bosnia because they don't get a lot, whereas, you know, you guys have Gangnam Style and, like, BTS and stuff. Here's public service. I mean, they are, but, like, our trains are a fucking shit show, like, a beyond a shit show. Like, our public transport is honestly dire. Like, our trains don't even have food on them, and you'll be thinking, Crimson, stop being a fat ass. But, like, what's wrong with having some fucking food? But what was I gonna say? But yeah, no, like, because there's, like, you guys have, like, Weatherspoons and, like, Greg's and, like, Toby Carvery's. Like, a lot of chain places that aren't... Because we have chains, like, we have McDonald's and stuff. But generally, our chain restaurants are always, like, you know, like, if we have, like, chippers and stuff, but they're not chains. They're just, like... random gentleman from Afghanistan or random woman from Italy, you know what I mean? Could have a nice Chinese family that do pulled pork pizzas. Oh, I definitely, as long as I know the calories, I'm fine, you know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't think calories could go that high, because even over here, but then, like, some of the drinks you guys have in there, like, some of the, like, I was watching, like, a thing, it's like some sort of drink was, like, over 2,000 calories. Don't get me wrong. If you're trying to bulk up and stuff, 2,000 calories a drink is fucking insane. You know? Now, it's probably not healthy for you in the long run, but, like, look. You all die eventually. Let's probably bring them back the fried apple pie. I've never had the... I don't know why they do that, the 2-week shit. Like, over here, Zerbis, they occasionally will do the Great Taste of America. And the, like, Philly cheesesteak is basically just a quarter pounder with, like, gooey cheese sauce. Oh, my God, that was so nice. Oh. Yeah, like, I mean, it's FOMO. It's 100% FOMO. Random, it works. It draws in attention and stuff. But I feel like they've lost the plot over the years. Because now it's just, like, the same 4 fucking... Oh, you know, it's like Great Taste. You've got the Midwest stack. It's a quarter pounder with cheese and mayo. And then it's like the South Carolina stack, which is mayo and cheese. And then it's like the Alberta stack. It's like cheese with ketchup. It's like, come on. Like, where's my, like, some of the Chinese or, like, some, not even Chinese, but, like, some of the other ones. We're like a franchise. See... Normally, I would agree with you, Pat, but there is some that, like, will kind of go above and beyond, and then there's some that are subpar. This your mac is 80% of your fat. Oh, I don't... That's just one thing. I'm not at the point where I don't worry about the macros necessarily, as long as I'm getting enough protein. Oh, the chicken nuggets are fucking great, calorie-wise, and protein-wise. Like, what is it? It's like a chicken nuggets. Like, I want to say it's like 50 or 60 cat tastes. For fuck's sake. It's just disappointing every time. You're not a fan of it? Like, what about, what is disappointing? But have you guys ever seen, there's a channel that Insider used to do it, Food Wars. They had to cut it. The one, like, idiots. Like, why do people do that? But they basically have, like, different, like, it started off as these two lads, a British lad and an American lad, and they would compare McDonald's and stuff between the countries, and then they spin off and did, like, a China and India, and, like, it's crazy, like, some of the stuff you can get. Like, is it true, I don't know if Wiz here, is it true, Wiz, in the German and Austrians you can get alcohol? McDonald's, they did McChicken cordon bleu. What the hell? What is cordon bleu? Carrying a drink is like a full third of what is offered at Starbucks. Pretty sure at least one General Chow's chicken I've had in my life has been cat. And a giant chicken nugget. Oh, that sounds fucking amazing. Yeah, see, they wouldn't trust us over here with Beer Whiz. Which is crazy because our country is one of the only countries that don't have 24-hour McDonald's. Like, I've heard that a lot of places have 24-hour restaurants, and I can't even imagine what that would be like. Like, you get depraved individuals most days, just because that's how it works, but Jesus Christ. Imagine the poor, unfortunate, like, college student working a night shift at McDonald's and some fucking crackhead goes in. And it's just like, yeah, can I have 60 nuggets, please? And again, there's nothing wrong with the crackhead. They can order as much food as they want. However, as an Irish person, I have seen what alcoholics are like on a night out. And yeah, fuck that. Oh, teriyaki, fucking amazing. Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. Like, you can, like, get that, like, over here, like, Chippers will open, like, your local kind of fish and chip shop will open till, like, maybe, like, 2, 3 in the morning. But, like, it's usually in smaller areas where, you know, everyone knows each other, so nobody's gonna, like, I mean, occasionally they'll clatter the head of one another. Harry's Carl Jr. have a corner on the come to out overpriced market, literally 12 for a fucking burger. Jesus Christ. Like, I like my double cheeseburger. Used to be, I think, used to be like €2. I don't know what it is now. It's more expensive than it should be. Like, I will say, obviously, I know McDonald's is known for, you know, like, cheap and kind of cheerful in a way, right? However, their double cheeseburgers over here are fucking phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. I'm a bit of a foodie, you know? That being someone who loves chicken tenders and well done steak, so you can tell, you know, immediately I'm great at that sort of stuff. Something about it just hits different. Like McDonald's plastic cheese, even though again it's definitely plastic, but I mean, it's not even. Is it plastic though? Like, I know we meme about it, but like Dairy Lee slices over here, like it's plastic. I agree, Tenet bro. I agree. Beefy boys. Like, you can occasionally, I've seen like places like that. There's like kind of memes where like people like open like a restaurant. It'll be like Box Burger, and they'll sell like artisan burgers for 30 quid. And like sometimes they could be amazing. Sometimes they're absolute fucking dog shit. McDonald's restaurant on a point. Ooh, I could get behind that. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, would it? No, medium rare. No. They're like, it's so rare. Yeah, no, some people do that. Like, ooh, Wagyu burgers. But is it though, Lee? Because like, it's like the cream cheese, like the Dairy Lee light cheese, like that's still a cheese. A teriyaki burger. Oh. No, you're entitled to your opinion. We need 5 guys. Oh, I could barely take one. Relax yourself. A big fucking Gary. Oh no, sleeping. What is that there? That's the fallen tower. Bridge. There are only 2. Really, there's only 2 POIs here. Rare a good vec. Bring it back, Jesus Christ. Fuck that. We actually had, I think there used to be a Five Guys in Dublin, but I think it closed down. What the fuck? Silica? As in, like, what the fuck? Hey, cheese powder's nice. You know, you can get the Parmesan cheese in like a sprinkly container that's probably not actually cheese, but who's fucking beeping? The audacity. Who the fuck is outside my household beeping? Yeah, no. Are you German, monk? Little packet. Oh, no, I know, but like, was that, I mean, like, was it accidental or was it purposely? Yeah, but the thing is, they do that whole thing where it's like, the chips are technically, like, bigger and stuff. But then you're paying like 25 quid for a fucking burger. Which, like, at that point, it's like, really? Really? Have you ever seen that? Like, what the baby thick cheese? What baby shit? What do you mean baby thick cheese? What? Let's go up to later. It always confuses me that they put them in food, like specifically like things that you're not supposed to eat. Like I was giving the cats some treats one time. Probably I already heard you. No, they wouldn't beep. And like I basically shook some out. One of the cats grabbed the silicone, ran off. Then it chased the cunt around to make him drop it. I'm like, you're not going to die on me after I spent money on you, cunt. Leave their beefs kind of like about made a big deal about plashing every 100%. Well, I mean, the thing is right. It's not hard to exactly get cheap beef in this day and age. However, it doesn't matter where the beef comes from. I've seen beef come from very reputable, expensive farms that have had controversy. You know? Meanwhile, I've also, like, I remember there was a thing where, like, apparently a lot of the cheaper beef we import from, like, Brazil. Which globalization, I'm nothing against globalization. Because, cheap, whatever. However, I don't like the idea with the beef and stuff. I just don't like that they're cutting down the Amazon fucking rainforest, you know? Plus, our farmers are like one of the most... And again, I appreciate the farmers. Please don't poison my food. But my God, the amount of subsidies fucking farmers get in Ireland. Like, I understand it. Like, my, family members that are like farmers and stuff. Like, it also doesn't have... They own the fucking road, driving these big combine harvesters on the fucking, What the fuck is dolphin fish? You eating a dolphin? Don't eat a dolphin. It's kind of rude. Oh, pastrami. Yeah, we need more like beef stuff, like pastrami, like even like beef sausages. Yo, Wiz, can you like fly me over some like proper German sausages? I want some like there's a guy on like online on TikTok that he's like a butcher in England and he makes like beef sausages with like there's like beef chipotle sausages. There was mac and cheese sausages and I'm like I want some, but I don't know if I can condone paying a tenner. Oh, it's not actually. Hello, Sedaris. Nice dolphin. Then saying that I did spend a tenner. Austrian ones for sure. Oh, give me the cheese injection. Just in as Barney would say, inject it into my fucking veins. No, Lee, what the fuck? Sharks don't taste of anything. The fish so nice they named it twice. Michael, you've probably eaten. Have you ever eaten grouper? Ever had rattle? No, I have not. I'm very plain. Also, I live in the Midlands. I've had some, like, trout, some salmon. That's about it, really. Oh, POY. I always feel sorry for the groupers, because, like, they're so fucking big, and I've seen, like, videos of, like, divers that are, like, working, and groupers are so curious, they'll just kind of come up to you and just be like, yo, what up? You can get bratties and fricadellins. What are they, Lee? The sausages? In Irish Littles. Some excellent Wagyu. Oh. See, I know I'm not... last time, I've said this before, I rang up a butcher and asked him for filet mignon, and he had to Google what it was. If I asked for Wagyu, he's probably going to give me the cheapest fucking cut of beef ever. See, I feel like snake meat is one of those things where, like, why would you set up a fucking farm on a fucking snowy area? Oh, I might have to check that. So we only do over here is, like, mainly pork sausage, which I like a good old pork sausage. Give a grouper spearfish. No, not the poor groupers. What do they ever do to you? Poor groupers. See, there's your problem. You're trying to grow crops on a fucking snowy... Can anything grow in this snow? Lady, you're gonna need a bigger thing if you're trying to heat up the fucking ground.
Person who's interested in small talk.
That's a butcher you're going to say. I mean, honestly, I'm questioning it too. It's like, hold on now, let me get me phone. What'd you say? Spell that.
This is a construction zone.
Pull. Yeah. I mean, that's true. What? Is this vanilla? Is this vanilla? I've never seen a ship part just sitting here. Guessing it's not one of the POIs, just because... Boop, boop, boop. A fricadella like a... Oh, when you mean burger, you mean like the sausage burgers. That, the sausage burger... I love the sausage burgers that McDonald's do. So it must be vanilla then.
Gonna be pissed if they see you wandering around the site.
Hello? How's it
I
going?
don't stock any luxury goods, just the basics.
Strong arm workers.
I don't know why everyone's so
Are you all
down on this
women?
job. Construction work pays.
Alright, this is a fan fiction gone wrong. Crimson getting strong armed by several strong women. How we doing?
I
This
hope
is-
you weren't expecting a warm welcome. These guys can be pretty rude.
A swordfish from Hibachi Buffet. What's Hibachi Buffet? Happens always horse meat, but I've never come across anywhere in the US. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, the countries do eat horse. We had horse accidentally for a while. Do they eat? Is it horse they eat in Mongolia, or is it horse? I've nicked 2 feet of sausage burgers now. Oh, they're so good though. Like, honestly, understandable. Like, I don't know, like having it like as a burger slash patty. Oh yes. Like I had one of them recently, like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Like basically a sausage and egg McMuffin. Oh yeah. A ship lands near. Oh, is that what it means, random? That's kind of sick. In boar, deer, alligator, various fish, chicken, nutria around here. Steak is rarity and rarely not something. Not to mention, I heard that roaming the wild swamps of Louisiana is a pack of very rabid, vicious dogs that wait until you've put the steak on the grill and they take it and run with it. See, I'd love to try like some of the Japanese slash Korean, oh, they're typical of like food. However, I don't like raw fish. So like, I'd be like, give me some chicken tendies with some teriyaki sauce. Although with Korean, they have the Korean barbecue, which I'm like, yeah. Give me that Korean barbecue. Teriyaki, is that Japanese or is that Korean? I had teriyaki one day, a teriyaki bowl at Subway, and it was really fucking nice. But mighty huskies. The little modding mid legend got my attention. Who legend? So it's Probe Tech, who is I mean, if you're familiar with my videos, Probe Tech is, yeah, it was very sarcastic, but he actually did a decent job of making a free mod. Now, saying that, all it is a little device that I don't have it with me, I apologize. He added a weather thing where you like can drop a device and then a little menu pops up and you can change the weather. If you scroll back earlier in the stream, you'll see it. And it's quite cool for what it is. Now, I wouldn't wholeheartedly endorse it because Probe Tech can unintentionally break stiff. Yeah, teriyaki. Gochujang sauce on chicken tenders. Get sushi rolls. I did see sushi rolls. Actually, fucking Tesco had like sushi rolls with teriyaki chicken in them. And I went to order them, but they didn't fucking deliver them. And I'm like, how dare you? Am I allowed to shoot an alligator and eat it? Michael does that like on the daily. So I mean, it's free. And again, it's definitely potentially I mean, it's good for what it does. We don't have a mod that lets you change the weather, and I think it's really cool for screenshots and pictures and stuff, and it's free. You know, you can't go wrong. Wait, Tesco do tenders? Oh, I had, I've been fucking living off of on the fucking tempura chicken tenders from Tesco. My God, they're fucking amazing. Gochujang. Is that like gochujam? Sushi rolls of crab meat instead of imitation meat. I mean, it's again, I'm not a mod author, and I would love to see like a mod author dive into it to see if it's, because it is good in what it does. However, you never know what he's done behind the scenes. Like, he could make it that every time you use it, Barrett gets slightly larger testicles. Oh, hot pepper, get the fuck out of here, Dong. I've never trusted you Koreans after the fucking, that sounds racist, but after the oh yeah, creamy carbonara, me bollocks, creamy carbonara. Burn the fucking taste buds. Satan's fucking arsehole would be a more pleasant fucking experience. That should be illegal. You shouldn't have creamy on a packet of something that will literally, like, your asshole starts twitching before it even touches your mouth. And consequence, change the weather, so it's a quick mod. That's a good spot for something. And it is, yeah. Philly rolls. What's a Philly roll? Philly roll. You definitely think so. No, see, and that's, I don't like that, because, like, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, I think a lot of people like to fire shots at Americans, like, oh, the seasoning. We have seasoning, okay? We like seasoning. However, I was not raised in an industry, right, where I need to, like, what the fuck are you when you're at home? Be some boudagi jiggy. What the fuck is boudagi jiggy? I'm assuming that's not how you say it. Bude jiggy. Bude jiggy. What the fuck? I'm always fascinated by different, like, obviously different stuff like that. See, we like, I mean, some people like our Irish cuisine, which is basically just stews, and don't get me wrong, a nice fucking stew gets the job, oh, it's so good. You get a nice stew with some like beef that's been like braised or boiled, so it's nice and tender. Oh, so fucking good. However, when you grow up on it, it gets, what's your problem? We're having a conversation about food. You hungry? Well, fuck off. I don't think I have anything to give you. Have any food? Here's a fucking Pilsner, and here's a Chunks apple. There you go. Happy Christmas. Welcome to the streams. We're always keeping people hungry. Bangers and mash, not Irish, British. Weirdly, we don't like, sausages aren't used too much in our, like, I mean, they are nowadays, but, like, although there's a coddle, like, there's a Dublin stew, which is like a coddle, but, like, it uses, like, sausage. Because, like, stew, to me, you would have to use some, like, beef or potentially chicken, because, like, you could make gravy out of beef and you can make gravy out of chicken, and it does a good job. But, like, can you make gravy out of pork? Would that even taste nice? Don't get me wrong, like, bacon rasher's fucking phenomenal, but I don't know, like, is pork gravy a thing? Oh, Jesus Christ. See, you just already dig through the cupboards, or my girlfriend's in chocolate stack. God. Like, I like a sausage, but they're not like, see, like that. Are like over there, Lee. I guess it's English. Oh, God. Like, are all sausages pretty good over there? Because, like, over here, some sausages are dog shit. Like, not dog, but, you know, like, they're passable, but it's not something, you know. Yeah, see, I've never had pork gravy. I kind of, like, I feel like it'd be nice, but it's just not something I'd had. I did get a thing of country gravy big tub of it in B&M Bargains. Oh, that was some nice fucking shit. I remember the time I tried to make the sausage gravy with biscuits. It didn't end well. Hello, crocodont. Did you just fucking shit at me? Oh, you're spitting at me, you dirty bastard. I just spit back. Hold on now, let me spit back. Could you give me a second? Ow. Oh no, you died. How much cool armor you could make in the game if you like were to take some of these plates. Imagine like taking those plates and like wrapping them around something. Increase fact you make Irish restaurants is a lot about I mean, to be fair, Bolwick, I don't think you can necessarily kind of blame anyone for that. There's a lot of stuff like that, you know? Like, over here, we could have, like, a Chinese restaurant that also does Indian, and it's like, well, those cuisines are so fucking far from one another. Like, in Ireland and England, you've got Indian curry, you've got Chinese curry, you've got chippy curry. And then even with chippy curry, English chippy curry and Irish chippy curry is slightly different. Like Chinese curry is less spicy, more sweet. Indian curry is more well, it's just, Indian curry can be a lot of different curries. And like Irish curry is kind of a mix between. Fries and hamburgers in American style restaurants are from the USA. Hey, nothing wrong with fries and hamburgers, even though hamburgers came from Germany. What's the best food to get in Ireland? Oh, you're asking somebody who's a fat ass. Supermax is quite nice. It's like a kind of an Irish chain restaurant. Their tenders are very good. Now, saying that, if you find a nice, decent location that does food, the usual I would recommend is a turkey and ham or sirloin beef. You can't go wrong with sirloin beef. Some fish, maybe. Like, usually when you go to a restaurant, it'll either be turkey and ham, sirloin beef, or some sort of, like, salmon, potentially. Beans on toast. You're talking. That's how Mona loves her beans on toast. Easy to make. Sear pork, remove added flour. I'm gonna have to do that. See, we don't really use flour to make. To my knowledge, I don't think so though. Maybe I don't know though. I will say the first time I like properly had chicken gravy was I got in KFC and I was like, I love chicken gravy, and my mother was like, you know, you can like buy chicken gravy. I downloaded them. I'm still mind blown. I mean, that is fair, Timberwolf, and honestly, I don't disagree with that take. Because like I said, even though like it's a simple mod that just probably runs some console commands, who knows what it could mess with? Why is my frame rate gone to Japan? I wonder what is the furthest part from Ireland in the world. Like if we is exactly opposite. Let me Google it. What is opposite Ireland around the globe? The exact opposite point is the Southern Ocean. 600 kilometers south-southwest of New Zealand. Alright, well that's fucking good to know. Bolwick was correct. It was one that made the garage. Yes, he did actually update it. And he basically tweaked it a little bit so that it's not as buggy, but it's still kind of buggy. He kind of, either he fixed the freezing by making it so that a menu now pops up. Right, I'm gonna call it for tonight. It's free. I've downloaded it. Oh, that's what I mean. It's good. It's good. It's a free mod. Maybe this is his, like his turning point. You know, maybe the next thing he comes out with is like working mechs, and we have to like, that'd be like the No Man's Sky story. No problem, Ellis. No problem. I appreciate you being here, keeping me company. No problem, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off tonight. See you later, Tenebro. See you later, everybody else. I will be on tomorrow. Play some more Starfield. Potentially new mods might come out. But yeah, bye-bye, everybody. Catch you later.